Hello, guys. Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today? Good?
Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, Lord. It's the Republicans and the Democrats. Hide your kids, hide your wife. They're at it again. Sometimes I worry. Sometimes I worry that I'm just going to run out of things to say um, because things are boring. But things are never boring. Things are never boring with these two political parties, I have to say. So, I just have to throw a question out there to everybody. How is it that these two political parties even exist? I have never seen two organizations so hell-bent on selling out, so bloodthirsty, so knee-jerk at all times, and all politics every single second, even in a pandemic. So Trump ended up winning, right? Because Barack Obama's legacy was in the hands of a corporate neoliberal warmonger who devastated the Middle East, completely destabilized it, and enriched herself from the get go in political service. And everyone looked at her and thought, Benghazi, 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 right? So Trump ended up, by default, became president, right? Um, as you know, backstory, the White House Correspondents' Dinner, which this is the reason why we don't have a White House Correspondents' Dinner. There was a lot of laughing, and it was mostly at Trump from like everybody. But the kicker was Barack Obama talking about how he would never become president, and he was so incompetent, and he was dumb. Everybody laughed at Trump, and Trump decided right then, right there, that he was going to run, right? In spite of everybody. And make sure that he was going to find that birth certificate. So Trump ended up winning. I don't really know if he was expecting to become president, but he did. Okay? So he took his catalog Slovenian wife, cliche attire, his overblown ties, and his baggy ass business suit, went to the White House, right? And of course, you know, he hates Barack Obama, doesn't even think Barack Obama is real, American president, legitimate. He hates everything about Barack Obama, so of course he threw out the pandemic strategy guide, because he threw out everything Obama. He threw everything out Obama. In fact, like, I honestly believe this guy's, he's not a conservative at all. I mean, or to Corinthians. But the only thing that keeps him going at night is to know he's undoing everything Barack Obama did before him. Which honestly wasn't that cool anyway. Most of the stuff Barack Obama did was horrible. One was wiretapping, whistleblowers, torturing them, not prosecuting the torturers from the George W. Bush era, bailing out the banks, gassing Native Americans from Standing Rock, and of course my old favorite, drinking Flint water and saying it was awesome. So, I mean, a lot of the things that Trump undid, especially that mandate that said that you had to be fined if you didn't have health care with Obamacare. Made Obamacare affordable for everyone, so if you didn't have Obamacare, you were going to be fined. Does that make any sense at all? No, it doesn't. But that's neoliberal policies, right? So get this, guys, get this. So Trump threw out the pandemic strategy guide. So that's why everybody's crying about how Trump could have done this better. He could have done a better job with this pandemic. If only he had the Barack Obama strategy guide to guide us through. Jim Acosta's like, why didn't you take Barack Obama's strategy guide? Okay, so in the meantime, we have Mitch McConnell, who is not doing anything at all, really. He's just shooting the shit with Steve Mnuchin, and talking about how state bankruptcies would be way more favorable than financial aid, right? Again, this is a pandemic. Nobody saw this coming, okay? When you are bankrupt, it means that you made a mistake in business or you made a mistake in finances. It doesn't mean that a pandemic came along and put you out of business, okay? Then, I'm not watching this, guys. Nancy Pelosi, she goes to every corner of the neoliberal stratosphere with the Kennedy Center, the National Endowments of the Arts. She puts it all in a $4 trillion stimulus and passes it off, right? It gets signed, it goes to the Senate, goes back to the House, goes to the president, signed, law, $4 trillion stimulus. Everybody's happy, right? The banks are happy, Wall Street's happy, the military industrial complex is happy, the CIA is happy, the president's happy because he never signed anything with the trillion, the T on it. And then Nancy Pelosi's happy. Everybody's happy, right? So then Nancy Pelosi skips out. She does not work at all right? She doesn't work at all. She goes home. She goes home to San Francisco. She sees all the poor people dying on her front door, and she eats her ice cream, her $500 bajillion ice cream, in her mansion, and she looks outside the window and says, am I missing anything? Well, Nancy, you were missing the small businesses, right? Payment Protection Program, the PPP. The PPP. The PPP. The Payment Protection Program. That's been going to businesses that aren't small businesses, okay? So some businesses had to give that back, okay? So, to recap, we have a president who's in third grade, so he throws out Barack Obama's strategy for pandemics. He throws it out because it's Obama's, okay? Then we have Mitch McConnell lollygagging around, making jokes about state bankruptcies. We have Nancy Pelosi playing hooky with her little polka dot mask, talking about mail-in votes. After your last Democratic candidate, we don't even want to talk about emails or mail in any case. She comes back and then she's like, oh, another $3 trillion. You know, is this by accident? Are these people really that stupid that they forgot the small businesses? That they forgot the economy that was going to be shut down and destroyed when you told everyone to stay at home? I don't think so. I think these two parties work in tandem for the sole purpose of chaos. And if you can still keep getting behind either one of them, I have no idea how you can. You got Joe Biden. I've said enough about Joe Biden. I don't need to say any more about him. The parties, guys, the parties. I mean, guys, I know that, like, at the time, we wanted to just have a democracy because King George was taxing us to, levying taxes to fight the French. I don't think this is working out the way we thought. I don't think this is democracy, honestly. Two batshit crazy parties throwing out things, forgetting things, and not serving the American people at all.
Identity politics.
Yeah. This just goes back to my whole point that the number one problem here in the United States of America are the Republicans and the Democrats. Guys, what if we lived in a world where our government actually served us and our two parties didn't fight all the time and bicker, where we had two actual functioning parties that served the American people and legislated according to our needs? Have you guys ever noticed that anything we ever want, we never get? Medicare for all? Every civilized country in the world has it. Do we? No. How about UBI? Especially during the pandemic. Canada, $2,000. Russia, $1,500. Sweden, $2,000. Mexico, $1,500. American UBI, $0. So, we've passed at this time 5 stimuluses. 5 stimuluses. Yes, that's right, guys. I know you haven't been counting. I've been counting. First one was for the banks and for the stocks. Second one was for Wall Street. The third one was the big one with the CARES, right? That had all the PPP that went to all the big businesses accidentally because our, government's making big parties. And then we had another stimulus. That one was to correct the mistakes of the PPP. And now we have yet another stimulus, which is $3 trillion. Now, I know Republicans are always talking about how this bankrupts us. We're going to be bankrupt. We're not going to be bankrupt, guys. Republicans, I have some stuff to tell you. Okay, we're off the gold standard. Our money isn't of any value except for the fact that we have $800 billion of pure military might, the greatest military the world has ever seen, and we could fucking destroy and disintegrate any country that dared call their debts. So nobody will. You want your money back? You want a nuclear bomb? Yeah, we're kind of passive aggressive like that. So we print our money, nothing happens. We print more money, nothing happens. Just so the Republicans know. Bankrupt. We're the richest country in the world. We're the richest country in the world, and our money doesn't mean anything. We print it. The only thing it means is it's kind of like if you have like a gum stuck to your shoe, right? And you're like, ew, what is this bullshit? And then Michael Jordan signs his autograph on it. Like, that's what our money is. The only reason our money is worth anything is because it's from us. And we have our hands in every single country known to man. Invading them, giving rebels weapons, overturning their governments, fake coups, assassinations. We do a lot. So it's not the gold standard. It's the we're Big Brother standard. We're the standard. So don't worry about getting. Don't worry, Republicans. Don't you worry your silly little heads about us being bankrupt, because we ain't never gonna be bankrupt so long as we have giant nuclear missiles aimed at every single country in the world. Okay, don't worry, we ain't gonna be bankrupt. Everybody knows, I guess now, common knowledge, that when Barack Obama was dealing with Ebola and that outbreak, he put together a 49-page little PDF file of just a strategy, what you would do in case a pandemic came, right? So, in any case, Mitch McConnell apologized about them throwing out the Obama pandemic booklet. He said, clearly that was a mistake. Clearly it was, Mitch. Well, Mitch, that's really big of you. You know, taking responsibility, accepting the fact that you're a dumbass. Instead of an apology, could you just please resign? And that goes for every single person in Congress, except for Tulsi and Rand Paul and Bernie Sanders. And that's about it. The rest can resign. All of you all can all resign, because you're all dumb. You're all dumb.
Hey guys, this is Tommy with Tommy Nation Politics. How's everyone doing today?